Hello and welcome to Charlotte Motor Speedway for Race 2, the second race in the 2016 season of the Procore Cup Series. Let's take a look at your drivers to watch for. First up, we have Kyle Busch. He starts on pole here at Charlotte. Then we have Martin Truex Jr., who has already won a Charlotte race. Then we have Ryan Blaney. He's also got a win at Charlotte. And finally, we have Eric Almirola, who won the last race at Daytona. As the cars roll off, let's take a look at your starting lineup. In row 1, we have Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin. Then in row 2, it's Joey Logano and Jimmy Johnson. Row 3, Kevin Harvick and Martin Truex Jr. Row 4, Tony Stewart and Chase Elliott. Row 5, Ryan Blaney and Brad Keselowski. Row 6, Jamie McMurray and Carl Edwards. In row 7, it's Dale Jr. and Kurt Busch. In row 8, Matt Kenseth and Kyle Larson. And in row 9, it's Greg Biffle and Casey Kane. In row 10, we have Ryan Newman and Trevor Bayne. In row 11, Eric Almirola and Paul Menard. And finally, rounding out the field, it's Jeffrey Earnhardt and Chris Buescher. We're about ready to go racing, but before we do, let's take a look at race facts. 7 laps, 24 drivers, and Kyle Busch starts first. Green flag is out, and we are racing at Charlotte. Joey Logano gives a nice push to Busch, and he goes to the inside for the lead. Oh, and Logano gets loose, and there go Harvick and Hamlin. Kyle Busch has already built up a big lead as they head into turns 3 and 4, and Kyle Busch will lead lap 1 of 7. Tony Stewart dives to the bottom to get by his teammate. Logano working his way back to the front after he fell back to 6th. Now Logano working on Denny Hamlin to take that second spot away. He dives to the inside. But here comes Hamlin. He's looking to take that spot right back. And he will. Spinner in turn 3. It's Jamie McMurray and into his teammate Kyle Larson there. 4 cars pile up here on lap 3 of 7. Jeffrey Earnhardt plowed in pretty hard at the last second. Fortunately, it's a stop-motion series, so he'll be totally fine. Here's a slow-mo replay. Almirola ran into McMurray, which turned him around and into the wall. Kyle Larson was right there, and he just had nowhere to go and rammed into his teammate. Earnhardt also had nowhere to go and just ran into the back of Larson. Just unfortunate for them. Here it is again, full speed. Those were hard hits for Earnhardt, McMurray, and Larson, but they will be out of the race. We're under caution here at Charlotte. Eric Almirola making repairs. These 3 cars are in the makeshift garage, and they will all be out. Kyle Busch will restart first. Joey Logano's had a fast car, and he will restart third. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has gained 6 positions already. He's got a fast car. Martin Truex Jr. has lost 9 positions in 3 laps. He's got to find something fast. Almirola restarts 21st on the lead lap after repairs. We are ready to restart here on lap 4 of 7. Green flag is back in the air, and around goes Hamlin and into the wall, but no contact with any other cars. And we are immediately back under the yellow flag here at Charlotte. Denny Hamlin just slid through the grass. Let's take a look at that again. The cars got going normally until Stewart ran into Hamlin and turned him into the wall, and Denny overcorrected. You see Joey Logano starts to dive down into the grass to avoid Denny Hamlin. And Hamlin very narrowly does avoid Logano. You see Dale Jr. also going through the grass. Carl Edwards way down on pit road trying to avoid the wreck. I don't know really what he was doing down there. And you see the drivers go 4 wide just to avoid Hamlin. 5 wide there, and Hamlin nearly slides up into Edwards. This is full speed again. Hamlin spun into the grass, and the field just went into chaos trying to avoid him. We'll be back in 1 sec. We are back. The makeshift garage is starting to fill up. Tony Stewart making minor repairs, but he will be able to continue on the lead lap. We are ready to restart on lap 5 of 7. Green flag is back in the air for Kyle Busch. A calm restart for now, but with Busch and Logano, you just never know. Logano falling back, and Kyle Busch is pulling away now as they head into turns 3 and 4. Kevin Harvick closed in fast in turn 3 and is right on Busch's bumper to bumper as they head out of 4. Harvick looking to the inside, side by side with 2 laps to go. He's clear, but Busch is going to get a run on the outside. Here he goes. Harvick blocking aggressively, and he gets loose. Kyle Busch now with the advantage as they head into turn 3. Busch is clear of Harvick for the lead. Harvick with a good run off the corner, and they're once again side by side for the lead with 1 to go. Harvick clears Kyle as they head into turn number 1. What can Kyle Busch do? He looks to the inside for the lead. Can't get there. Harvick blocking left and right. Busch on the bumper with 2 turns to go. Busch isn't going to get there, and Kevin Harvick wins at Charlotte. Congratulations to Kevin Harvick on his 3rd career win and his 1st win this season. Kyle Busch had an amazing race, never ran worse than 2nd, but just came up short of the victory. Joey Logano had a fast car. He didn't do great on restarts. Came back once, but just wasn't able to do it twice. Tony Stewart had an amazing car. He ran into Hamlin on the restart wreck, but was able to rebound and get a top 10. Almirola was on top of the world last race at Daytona, but today he just flopped. Luckily, he is already locked into the playoffs. Here are the finishing results for today. Dale Jr. had a great race and got his first career top 5. Truex was able to rebound back to 7th. Denny Hamlin not having a great season, already with 2 DNFs in 2 races. Hopefully he can finish the race next time. Here are your point standings. NASCAR Maniac 2009 and Spartan Cup Series are locked into the playoff race, and Cam Spinner Team 31 leads the standings. You see McMahon sponsored the 11 for Denny Hamlin. Hasn't finished the race, and he's still only 23 points back. 2 races left in the regular season. We will see you for the next race, which will not be Bristol because of a failed project, but instead will be Las Vegas. Make sure to subscribe if you liked the race, and if you hated the race, make sure to dislike the video.